y'all know who it is and y'all know what time it is. By the way, before I do that, I spit in the face of people who don't like to be cool. And hey, y'all probably wondering what this one about. Of course, y'all know. Excuse me. Sorry about the belching. Y'all probably wonder what I meant by that. But to all my wrestling fans, have y'all okay? I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I will be completely honest and real. I will be the one to say I was looking forward, you feel me, to seeing Carlito come back to the WWE one day, because I ain't gonna lie, he was killing it in the indies. But the craziest thing ever, like, now that he's back in WWE, it's like it's not exciting. It's not exciting to see him in WWE no more. And basically what I mean is, but it's just like, if you technically want to be real and honest with it in all the other situations, like I said, when he first came back to the WWE, you feel me? When he came back to the WWE, he was a mystery partner for the LWO at the time. And well, no. Matter of fact, no. Let me jump forward. Let me jump straight. When Backlash was in Puerto Rico last year, and you feel me, he actually came out and helped the LWO. People were sitting there saying like that's Carlito. Like, I ain't gonna sit there and lie how swole Carlito has gotten and all that. And it was like it was so funny what my girlfriend had said. My girlfriend was like, that Carlito, like, he ate the old Carlito. And I'm just sitting there looking like, bro, like, the Caribbean cool guy is coming back to WWE. But then it was so crazy. Like, right after that, he ended up signing with WWE. And when he came back, I think he came back in like October of last year. He came back like in like October of last year to be a mystery partner for the LWO against Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits when they had their little faction. And I ain't gonna lie, when he came back, I'm like, y'all done changed the man theme song, all that. I'm like, okay, I'm like, okay, that's strike one. Then on top of that, it was just like, he didn't have, like, don't get me wrong, I expect most wrestlers to change their attire, change anything that's different about them. But most wrestlers that have wrestled in WWE that's been in the indies for quite some time, like, I ain't gonna lie, like Matt Cardona, as we all know him to be Zack Ryder, but he's Matt Cardona. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie, he has changed a lot tremendously. Then you have, if y'all probably don't remember him, Chris Masters. Well, then he don't even go by Chris Masters no more. He go by Chris Adonis. That's his name. But he still has the same persona that he had. He still has the same persona that he had when he was in WWE, when he was the masterpiece. You know, when he used to do his little pose. He used to do his little pose. He used to do this and all this and that. He still got that persona now that he's in the indies. And it's like, the thing is, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, don't get me wrong, like, going back towards Carlito, when Carlito first came into the WWE back in 2004, not even gonna sit down and lie, he made an impressive name for himself. His first match was against our GOAT, John Cena, and he beat John Cena for the United States Championship, his first match in SmackDown. And I'm not even gonna say it out loud. I'm like, okay, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. First, when Carlito first came to the WWE, for him to come in and win a mid-card title, his first day on SmackDown, to win the United States title, and then I ain't gonna lie, even though he really didn't much go. I think he only held that title for like 2 months, and he ended up losing it to John Cena that particular year at Armageddon. But long story short, Carlito like I said, he has an impressive resume for himself. Like I said, when he first came to the WWE, he was that young cocky up and coming superstar. You feel me? Like I said, I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. That was his persona. You feel me? Anything, like, you feel me? Like, literally after everything he used to say, that's cool. Or, you feel me? Like, Carlito approves of this. Carlito is this. Carlito is that. Not even gonna sit there and lie. If they actually would have maintained Carlito a little bit more better in his earlier stages in WWE, Carlito could have won the World Heavyweight title or a WWE title. Now, don't get me wrong. his name. Don't get me wrong. Him winning the United States title, his first night on SmackDown, and him winning the Intercontinental title, his first night on Raw, was something to be impressed about. Because not even gonna sit here and lie to you, didn't nobody like at first. At first, most people didn't take that persona with Carlito and how he was. And I ain't gonna sit there like I said. Carlito his first run with the WWE was to me was impressive. You feel me? He actually got a chance to win some big time titles. Hey, shit, he even won the tag team title with his brother. He was the very first unified tag team champions with his brother. Him and Primo and Carlito. And then it was just like I want to say probably like after. I want to say probably like after like 2011, 2012, WWE ended up letting him go. And it was just like from that point on, shit, he went on to the Indies and thrived. He thrived in the Indies, if you ask me. He bulked up. He got muscular as hell. All that didn't nobody expect Carlito to turn out the way that he turned out. And I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I think that was like 3 years ago when he came back. He made a special appearance in the Royal Rumble, and I ain't gonna lie. When I saw, I'm like, okay, it's a very possibility that he can, you feel me, that he can come, that he damn near can come back, that he damn near can come back into the WWE, and then literally 2 years after that shit, he did come back, and it's like I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't get me wrong, when he came back and he was in the LWO, I was cool with that for that moment. I'm not gonna hold you. I was cool with that for that moment, but it was just like, why are y'all including him in a faction? And then to make matters even more crazy, y'all had him turn on people in the LWO, which pissed me off. And then now all of a sudden y'all got him in this Judgment Day shit now, which is, well, I call him, this is the Great Value Judgment Day now that I like as I call them. And I'm not even gonna lie, it's like Carlito is not being used. He's not being used to his full potential like he's supposed to be. And like, you feel me? Basically, the thing is, Carlito has, in my honest opinion, with him being in the Indies, he did manage to improve. And then it's like now that he's back, you really like Carlito hasn't been the how can I put this? I know things takes time. I know things take its time to work itself out. But I want to see I literally want to see I want them to bring the old Carlito back. The Carlito that I actually grew up on when I was fucking 9 or 10 years old, watching 19, 20 years ago, when he was, you feel me, like I said, when he was the Caribbean, when he was, you feel me, like I said, even though he still walk around with the apples and all that shit, but the very last time we seen him actually spit an apple in a motherfucking face, they end up literally, like, I want to say the last time I seen him actually, I ain't even gonna say like, I ain't even gonna say an attempt, because he actually tried to attempt, he got the shit knocked out of him, which was crazy if you ask me. It was funny and it was crazy, but the actual last time I actually seen him spit an apple on somebody's face, which was back, like I said, which was backlash of last year, and it's just like I said, like that's the Carlito we need back, like dead ass serious. Bring back the old attire, and then not even just that. Carlito haven't even done his little what's the name that he used to do. What was that shit he used to do? I think it was called something where you feel what he used to have guests and all that shit come and make an appearance. He don't even do that no more, and it's just like, wow, like, bro. And how can I put this in words? Like, I'm not questioning Triple H's, you feel me, booking, but I ain't gonna lie, Triple H, like, in all honesty, Triple H has been, you feel me, been going crazy with the booking, but it's just like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. If you gonna, certain superstars, if you're gonna bring them back, like, I'm not gonna, like, for example, CM Punk. Let's be let's be completely real with CM Punk. CM Punk, his run so far, even though his run was cut short with an injury, you feel me, him tearing his, I think it was his couture pack muscle, and I ain't gonna lie, literally when he came back at SummerSlam and did his, you feel me, did his thing against Drew McIntyre, even though he lost. Then he came back, you feel me, and fought him in that strap match at Bash in Berlin. Then recently a Hell in a Cell match. Not gonna sit there and lie, crazy ass match, but literally CM Punk is getting booked great right now because I'm not gonna lie. I said Triple H. Not gonna sit here and lie. CM Punk is actually still good to go. CM Punk is still can actually go. But Carlito can also go too. Like, why can't I ain't sitting there saying, I'm not sitting there saying you can't put Carlito. I'm not sitting there saying you can't put Carlito in a big time in a big time rivalry with somebody. Carlito can actually, if you were to sit here and think about it, Carlito can actually be out here. You feel me? Can damn to be one of the best mid card wrestlers that you can actually ask for. Don't get me wrong. Even though the two mid card titles are taken by two of the best, Jey Uso and, you feel me, and LA Knight, but still, if anything, and then not even just that shit. If y'all technically want to be real and honest, I would say do that, but then again, I don't think WWE would go that route. But then again, I could be wrong. Excuse me. Then again, I could be wrong. I would honestly say put Carlito. I would honestly say put Carlito in NXT. And just to see and literally just to see how he would thrive from now, because like I said, like his like him with him being in his faction and stuff. I'm like I said, I'm not too much of a fan of it. Him, you feel me? Him jumping from the LWO to the Judgment Day, like I'm not digging it, so whatever, because like I said, I'm used to Carlito being on his own. Not even gonna hold y'all. I'm literally used to him. I'm used to him being on his own, like how he was when he first came to the WWE. Even though don't get me wrong, he had a bodyguard, of course, with him. I forgot his first bodyguard name, but of course his other bodyguard, which we've known was Matt Morgan, one of the TNA legends that we know about. But other than that, it's like I said, I'm used to Carlito being on his own and all that. Like he was when he first came to the WWE. And like I said, like, how could I put this? Even though, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Carlito. If y'all really want to go back to them early stages, like in 2004, 2005, 2006, them was literally the best years of Carlito's career. I never forget about 2007 and 2008 and 2009. Them were the best years of Carlito's career, if you technically want to be real, because like I said, in WWE, it's like, how can I put this in words? Call me crazy. And WWE, it's very rare that you have some wrestlers survive in the Vince McMahon era, because I'm not gonna sit here and lie. We all knew what type of superstars Vince McMahon was looking at towards and looking to build around. For example, look at I'm trying to think. For example, look at the majority of champions that was back in the day. Triple H. If anything, Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Who else? Shit, Shawn Michaels before he got hurt. Who else? Shit, the last guy Vince McMahon picked, literally Roman Reigns. And what's so crazy about it, because I ain't gonna lie, Roman Reigns, even though this is the Triple H era, Roman Reigns is thriving like he's supposed to. But literally, like I said, for Carlito to be able to, you feel me, stick around for that long in the Vince McMahon era was something special, because like I said, Carlito, you feel me, first came to the WWE, and guess, like I said, literally, you have most people that don't have that privilege to sit there and say, oh, I beat John Cena my first night. I beat John Cena. He beat John Cena before John Cena was actually the John Cena we know today. That's when John Cena was still putting on the Doctor of Thugonomics persona. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't get me wrong. I was one of them kids that was mad as hell when Carlito beat John Cena for the what's the name? When he beat John Cena for the United States title. I will admit, I was one of them kids that was highly upset. But hey, shit, he did what he had to do. Then on top of that, you feel me? Like I said, he had a decent little run on SmackDown. Got drafted to Raw. He beat Sheldon. He beat Sheldon Benjamin. He beat Sheldon Benjamin for the Intercontinental title. His first night on Raw. He went on a decent little run. But it was so crazy because like after that, it was just after that you rarely seen Carlito get like, don't get me wrong, even though he was getting WWE Championship matches, damn near probably I want to say damn near every Monday Night Raw in 2005. But make a long story short, Carlito was definitely given the opportunities, but it was just, I guess, in other words, like how Triple H said, he wasn't that it guy to actually be the one to be like, you know what, like for Vince to sit here and say like, hey, I'm gonna get you feel me, I'm gonna get this man a WWE Championship, or I'm gonna get this man a World Heavyweight Championship. But like I said, it's just like for me saying this, since Carlito has been back in WWE, his run to me has been highly disappointing. Like, it's not cool at all to me, and this is not the Carlito that I remember. Because, like I said, don't get me wrong, Carlito didn't improve. He has improved. Carlito has improved. You feel me? With getting his body back in shape, and then not even just that. It's just, like I said, if anything, Carlito. If I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, if y'all was gonna bring him back, I can honestly sit here and say y'all could at least brought his brother back with him, or y'all could at least brought his cousin back with him. Either Primo or Epico, where they could have actually had, you feel me, some type of tag team run or something. I wouldn't even mind that, but it's just like, oh my goodness. The thing is, and like I truly and dearly know it takes time to build superstars up to be what they want to be, and I'll listen to that because, hey, like I said, for example, look at Jey Uso. Jey Uso ran the tag team division for fucking 14, damn near 15 years with him and his brother. And it's just now he's finally a singles champion. Even though he's finna get ready to lose that title. He's probably finna get ready to lose that title probably Monday to Braun Breaker because of the bloodline situation. But we'll talk about that another time. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. We'll talk about that another time. But then of course you have LA Knight that's been with WWE since the pandemic era, since 2020, and it's just like now that he's on the main roster, it literally took y'all 2 years for y'all to really sit here and really get this man what he want. And I ain't gonna lie, LA Knight, I truly and dearly do see him winning the World Heavyweight or the WWE title sometime down the line. Just don't know when, because LA Knight has a pop to himself and he has an aura. But once again, back to this Carlito situation. Like I said, Triple H, if you hear me, please, if you hear me and you hear me good, bring that over back to Carlito. Bring back that Carlito that we was used to back in 2000 and 2005, 2004, 2005. Bring back that Carlito where you feel me, shit, where he used to have his little talk show on Monday Night Raw, where he used to actually sit there. He used to actually sit there and be disrespectful. All that. Bring back that Carlito. Because I'm not even gonna lie. Most people would be shocked. I was actually a fan of Carlito. I was actually one of the people that was a fan of Carlito because Carlito, you feel me, like I said, the shit he was doing, Carlito was one of them top man. He's one of them top mid card heels that was cold. And then not even just that, even though he had a basic ass finisher, the backstab, not even gonna sit there and lie. Do you not know how many cousins I done hit with a backstabber and looked at them? You're not cool. Like, come on now. But hey, like I said, Carlito, Carlito is just. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed with how WWE is doing him right now, because like I said, in my eyes, Carlito deserves so much better. And Carlito could have went. He could have went to AEW and then they probably would have thrived at AEW, because like I said, AEW They give any and everybody a fucking reasonable chance with shit, and it's so crazy to me because, like, for example, well, no, they don't, no, they don't, no, they don't. I'll take that back with AEW. No, they don't, because, like I said, like that whole, I don't know. It's just me personally. Me personally with this, like I said, with this Carlito shit, it's just like all this shit. It's just like all this shit really just made me sit here and just think. I mean, damn. It really just made me sit here and think like, damn. You feel me? Like when Carlito, like I said, when he first came back, I was excited as hell to see him back in the WWE. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. Half of the wrestlers that I actually, you feel me, watch growing up, seeing some of them come back to the WWE, it's exciting. I'm not gonna hold you, but it's just like, if y'all gonna bring them back, you feel me, had them come back with some type of, you feel me, like, cause shit, like I said, shit is different now. Shit ain't like how it was 10 to 15, 20 years ago. Because, like I said, don't get me wrong, Carlito, like I said, 20 years ago when he first came to the WWE, young, cocky, you feel me? Literally, I mean, young, cocky motherfuckers, like I said. And Carlito actually knew how to back it up in the ring, even though he used to use some cheating ass tactics to win his matches. And I ain't gonna lie, his shit was legit and smart. But I don't know, like I said, this Carlito we looking at is not cool. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. Like, literally, like, how can I, like, no, when Dominic Mysterio and them showed the picture of Liv, he was like, he went like, that's cool. And you had Damian Priest, Carlito. Like, bro. But I ain't gonna, like I said, Carlito, I do want to see Carlito. I do want to see him break away from this faction shit and just focus on, and hopefully let WWE let him focus on a faction run. Let him focus on a singles run by himself. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if y'all make Carlito a heel or a face, whichever one y'all gonna do. Let that man get a solo run. You feel me? Let him build him up for. I don't give a fuck if you build him up for the Intercontinental title. I don't care if you build him up for the World Heavyweight title. See what he can do. Shit, give him a run. Shit, like I said, bring that old Carlito back that we want to see. That would be so much fire. That would bring so much aura to the equation if you bring that version of Carlito back. Cause you feel me? Like I said, Carlito literally was the Caribbean cool guy. Literally, the motherfucker that said, I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. And literally, he meant what the fuck he said. And then not even just that. It's just, you know, like I said, I would definitely love to see Carlito be a El Champion once again. You feel me? Because he actually, like I said, Carlito coming from the indies back to a big time wrestling promotion. Probably, I ain't even gonna say probably. WWE is the greatest. WWE is the greatest wrestling promotion in wrestling. If you technically want to be real honest. And you know, like I said, of course, like I said, Carlito, literally, I'm gonna say this one more time before I leave this video. Triple H, if you can hear me, I am begging you, please, please, bring back the Carlito that we knew. Bring back that Carlito that didn't give a fuck about anything. Bring back that Carlito that was cool. Because this Carlito is lame as you want to know. He's not cool at all. So, Triple H, Paul. No, I ain't gonna call you Triple H. I'm gonna call you Paul. Paul Levesque. Bring that Carlito back, please. I am begging you, as a fan, as a fan for 26 years. Literally, I've been a fan of WWE since I was 3. So please, Bring him back. Bring that Carlito back. We need him. Literally. Give him back. Literally. Get him a singles run. Get him a singles run. Get him. You either get him the Intercontinental title, United States title, the World Heavyweight title. I don't care. I want to see Carlito be back cool like how he was. This Carlito is not cool no more. But other than that, your boy Ralphie is finna go ahead and get up out of here. And of course, like I always tell y'all stay tuned because I will be back Friday. We're keeping it real with Ralphie. I told y'all. Tuesdays and Fridays are the days that keeping it real with Ralphie will be up here. And you know, of course, keeping it real with Ralphie is now, of course, since I found my aura with it, is a wrestling podcast. So, like I said, to all my wrestling fans that watch wrestling, if you come across this video, hell, even if you don't watch wrestling, you damn near tuned to get in tune with it. Like I said, come across my channel. I'm finna start keeping up with all the up to dates with wrestling, all that. So hey, but if you come across this video, like I said, make sure you like it, comment, make sure you comment. Hell, like I said, if anything, you see that notification bell. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you won't ever miss Keeping It Real with Ralphie. Because like I said, Tuesdays and Fridays are the days that I post. So y'all, like I always say, you beat that BS. Well, oh, another thing before I go, your boy Ralphie will be doing. I think I'm gonna do like, if I do comedy skits, I'm gonna do like I'm gonna do like a little wrestling comedy skit with it. So y'all be tuned for that too. So other than that, like I said, your boy Ralphie is finna go on and get up out of here. Once again, like I said, if you come across this video, make sure you leave a like. Make sure if you want to comment. If you want to share, go ahead and share. But like I said, make sure you hit that notification bell so you will not miss a single video Keeping It Real with Ralphie. Because like every Tuesday and Friday, Keeping It Real with Ralphie will be here. But other than that, your boy Ralphie finna go ahead and get up out of here. Thank y'all. Love y'all for the support. Peace.